Hello, Matt Schaup here, president of M&D Painting. I appreciate you watching this video blog. I wanted to talk a little bit today about why M&D Painting costs more money than some of the other painters out there. Many of you know that I am the founder of the company. I started the company in 2005, and since then we've painted over 3,000 homes in the northern Colorado market. And we have had an amazing team that has grown with us, and we really have some high caliber individuals, and we serve more and more customers each year. But the one question I get, and I guess this tends to be a concern for some customers as you're getting estimates and you're meeting with painters and you're trying to find out who is the best painter for you, is price is obviously going to be an important factor, and our price honestly will sometimes be higher than some of the other painters out there. Not always. We're usually right in the middle of the ballpark, and I just wanted to use the example of $3,000 painting estimate. If we give you a $3,000 painting estimate, we very well could be $400 to $500 higher than another painter. So we'll just use the example of $500. So if you break down your painting investment, which should be at least a 10-year investment, something that if done right, if M&D Painting does it, you will not have to mess with again for 10 years. So $500 over 10 years, that's $50 a year. So I want to ask a couple of questions, and as I ask these questions, I'll also answer why we are a little bit of extra money, and see, are you willing to pay $50 more per year for some of the following things? I have 5 points, and the first point is that we have a guarantee of excellence and a guarantee of quality that I can personally guarantee. When I founded the company, as I grew the company, I had a lot of the same team members that continued to grow with the company. So some of our initial painters that started off as painters became crew foremen and production managers and estimators and office managers. So everybody that works for our company, a lot of them have grown with us, and as they've grown with us, they've gotten raises. They're being paid more and more each year because they're worth every single penny of what they're getting paid. And because of that, I can personally guarantee that every job we do, you're going to have an unmatched level of excellence and service and professionalism on top of an amazing paint job. The second thing is telling you a little bit about the painting market. Up until 2008, everything was going great for every company around, and then this economic crisis hit and things started tightening up. And the biggest thing that happened to the repaint industry, which is the industry that we're in, we repaint, we always have and we always will, is our industry was flooded with new construction painters. That business dried up very quickly, and a lot of these painters that were used to new construction, which is go out to a house, paint it very quickly and paint it in a day. I'm not here to knock those guys, but I go out and look at a lot of new construction paint jobs, and they're not the greatest. And you can't blame them. They're not being paid a whole heck of a lot to stay there to do a good job. But these guys started flooding the industry and dropping prices like crazy. So some painters dropped their prices to compete with these people on a price standpoint, and some painters didn't. We were one of the companies that did not drop our pricing to match a lot of the new construction painters coming into the industry. So what this did is this gave a bigger demand, or not a bigger demand, I'm sorry, a bigger supply of painters in the industry and a lot lower pricing, but the quality's not there. So there's a lot of lack of quality going on in paint jobs right now, especially in the repaint market, and other repaint companies that were able to charge for that $3,000 paint job are not anymore. They're charging less and less, it seems, every year, and I've seen a lot of good repaint companies go out of business because they're not allowing the correct amount of money to do a good job. So if you lower your prices and you're still putting in the same amount of labor and materials, which are costing more each year, there's not going to be a whole lot of profit to be around for much longer. And that's one thing that M&D can also guarantee. So on top of just unmatched service and quality, is we're not going to cut our prices due to market conditions. We want to make sure that we are healthy and sustainable, and we're around in 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, so we can service you on our warranty. Because everybody knows a painter could have a 7-year or a 10-year warranty, but if they go out of business next year, that warranty is null and void. They're not going to be coming back. The third thing is just the simple, cliche term that you do get what you pay for, and especially in painting, there is a wide range of pricing. very wide range of personalities. There's no license to be a painter. Anybody can do it. You could go start a painting company tomorrow if you'd like, and there's no regulation. So you really do get what you pay for. And again, guaranteed, when you spend a little bit of extra money with us, it will be well worth it. And remember, we're talking an extra $50 a year. Let's say we're $1,000 higher. It's only $100 more per year that you pay for us. That's a couple of Starbucks coffees every month that you're not drinking, to know that you're going to get one of the best jobs you can on one of the biggest investments that you have, which is your home. And it's surprising to me how many people will try to save $500, $600, $700, and that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to anybody. But they'll try to save that money on a $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 investment as big as their home, to save a few dollars. And I've seen a lot of that kind of backfire and go wrong. The fourth point is, what is your time worth? If you hire a painter that does cost a little bit less money and they don't show up and you have to sit around and wait for them for an hour, maybe 2 hours, or they don't do a good job, so you have to unnecessarily come home to show them the right way to do things, how much is your time worth? What does it cost if you're missing out on work, or you're missing out from family time, or an important event, or just something that you have to do cannot be done because you're sitting around managing the painting crew? You will not have to do that when you hire M&D Painting. And the last point is, again, from another video blog that I did. If you haven't seen it, it's called What to Look For When Hiring a Painter. Is, what is your comfort level just overall? Is it worth a couple of Starbucks coffees a month, a couple, $50, $100 a year, to hire somebody that gives you a great gut feeling? What does your gut say about this contractor that you're sitting with? How did the estimate go? How did the initial appointment go? Do you get that warm and fuzzy feeling? Would you leave these people alone if you had to leave the house, inside your house? Are you comfortable having the painters and the company around your children? So those are the reasons why we do cost a little bit more, and we really do value and appreciate all of our customers that see that and that do go with us because of that. And I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching this video blog. And again, just wanted to share why M&D Painting is more than just a painting company. Thank you.